to leave comments, like nasty comments about just eat a healthy diet. Like, this is ridiculous that people are complaining about a shot that everybody in the country is taking. You can just take yourself right on out of here, because nobody here needs the negativity. That's just ridiculous. It is an addiction, 100%. This was not something that I really ever considered or talked about or even really thought about in the past.
Well, hello, my sunshiny friends. How are we? Welcome back. 50 freaking pounds. Guys, I am so excited, and I am not going to let negative Nancy's kill it today. I'm just not. So I wanted to talk to all of you. I'm sorry. 50 pounds. I am beyond excited. Definitely not stopping unless Blue Cross has anything they want to say about it, which I don't even want to get into that right now. I try to avoid all of that, but check with your insurance companies, see what's going on, okay? So welcome, my sunshiny friends. How are we? I am Cheryl. You have stumbled upon my channel, and I am here on a lifestyle modification, losing 50 pounds on Zepbound. This is my 7.5 shot that I will be taking. I just took today, and I will be taking again next week before I begin 10 milligrams, sorry. So 2 more weeks of 7.5. My doctor has called in 10, and I will begin that. That will be great, just a few days before Thanksgiving. So the 24th, I will begin 10 milligrams. So yeah, it has been, the more I think about it, I don't know, I'll think about that whole thing later. So the more I think, sorry, I totally lost track of where I was going. So 50 pounds. And I wanted to just talk a little bit because you guys know, if nothing else, I have been honest and transparent with you from the very beginning. I lost these 50 pounds, obviously with the help of Zepbound, but anybody who is taking a GLP-1, has taken a GLP-1, has taken any type of medication for weight loss or help with weight loss or anything like that, knows that nothing is magic, right? You don't just take medicine and fat goes away. It's not how it works. There is work that is being done. I am working my literal ass off, maybe not on a treadmill or on a bike, because that's something that I struggle with getting accomplished, but I have been working my butt off to make changes, to eat less, to exercise when I can, to do all of these things to change my lifestyle, and then lose the 50 pounds. And I have been doing it my way. I have been very open about that. But I have refused to make these big changes that we know will not be sustainable for a lifetime. I am 52 years old. I'm not a child, but I'm only 52 years old and hopefully have another 35, 40 years on this planet. And I am not going to starve myself and eat vegetarian just to appease a couple of people on YouTube and not enjoy my life and not be able to sustain what I have done in the past 8 months. So last night I went to dinner, and this is a restaurant that we frequent once or twice a year. It seems like we go there often, but when I actually look back at like how often we do certain things, it's really not that often. So we did go to dinner last night. My husband came home from travel on Friday, and we went to dinner last night. And there's a barbecue restaurant that we like. The service is great, the food is great, but one of my favorite things to get there is mac and cheese. And I'm thinking, no, the video that I'm thinking about in my head, it was homemade mac and cheese. But anyway, I've gone to this restaurant before. I've gotten this mac and cheese, and it's not something that I can ever really eat. I'm gonna put in a clip right now of my mac and cheese from last night for all of you guys to see. Check it out.
I was gonna get that.
So this portion of mac and cheese is ginormous, right? But it comes with your choice of meat. So it's either a brisket, short rib, pulled pork, or buffalo chicken. So typically I get the brisket, because brisket I actually really like, and it's not something that I make. I don't even know how to make it or like where to buy it. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. So typically I get the brisket, but last night I was like, I'm gonna get the short rib and see like how that is. It was excellent. But you see what I showed you? That's what I actually ate and brought home. That's how much food I ate. So yes, I went to a restaurant. Yes, I ordered an extremely high calorie meal, but I ate what you just saw and I took it home, and I will have probably a little bit of that for lunch today because we're having a dinner tonight for my niece's birthday. But my son just called me and he's coming up with the baby in a little while. And in the back of my head, I was like, sweet, he can eat that for lunch. I know he'll love it. He loves mac and cheese. This mac and cheese is phenomenal. This restaurant is great. And I was like, perfect. Michael will love this mac and cheese. And I always bring stuff home. So this has been an issue that I really struggled with in the beginning of this journey, was like wasted food. But I just bring my food home, and if I eat more of it during the week, then that's fine. But I have grown men, 4 children, and they like food as well. And my son, who lives with me, will often come home during lunchtime and he'll heat up leftovers. So the food isn't really going to waste. The food is 95% of the time being eaten. So I'm fine with that. But my point is, I have been saying this from the beginning. I am not going to eat salads and munch on carrots to lose 50, 60, 70 pounds and then stop the medication and gain all of this weight back because I have not been able to figure out how to implement these changes into my own life. Doing it my way and with the assistance and guidance from my doctor and 2 dietitians. So if you haven't watched those videos, go check those out as well. I am doing things in a way that is going to be sustainable for a lifetime. I cannot say this enough. It's freaking sustainable to eat food that you love and enjoy and eat less of it and exercise when you can. I'm not telling anybody because I don't. So you do you. I'm mind blown at people going back on old videos where I'm frustrated and telling me all of the things that I am doing wrong. And I just want to say, yet again, if you want to come here and be negative and bash people, this is not the place for you. The door is there. You may leave. I don't need negativity here. And I don't give a crap about myself. I really don't. I'm a big girl. Clearly, I can handle it. But this is a place of love and encouragement and support. This is not a place to be bashing people and telling people the things that they're doing wrong, because that's just not okay. I have had, on this one video that I was just talking about, countless comments from just one person in particular, and just keeps like knocking this one video. This video is from 6 months ago when I was on my second box of 2.5, losing weight, and the 2.5 was kind of running its course. It's a loader dose. I did it for 2 months, not just one. And I was voicing my frustration with the food noise returning. And I actually had somebody telling me, well, eat something healthy. Don't eat the sandwich. Don't eat the mac and cheese. But I mean, like, the negativity was just crazy. You're not starving yourself. You're eating wrong, period. Why would I starve myself? Why would I do that? Why would I starve myself to lose weight and then I'm just going to lose muscle? Like, I just don't. And this doesn't even appear to be somebody that is on a journey, just for the record. Eat an apple. You're going to have to fight the addiction if you want to lose weight. Yeah. Do we tell the heroin addicts to just stop? No, they give them counseling and they give them methadone and they give them all of these things to help, because an addiction is not something that you really can control. It's not necessarily the dose. You have to make up your mind that you're going to eat right. I am eating right. I'm eating probably a fifth of what I used to eat at every serving that I eat. And if you go back and you actually watch my videos from the beginning and you watch the entire transformation, you'll see that. You can't have a sandwich. You need a salad. No wonder you're not losing. I was losing weight. I've been losing weight the whole time. I have lost 50 friggin' pounds in 8 months, and I have kept it off this entire time. You can't have a sandwich. And this was, I mean, there's got to be 15 comments from one person on this video. So I'm so glad that you're holier than thou, but you can be gone. I do not need negativity like this for any of my beautiful sunshiny friends. So I just wanted to put that out there. I am so sorry to go off on a rant. You guys know that that's not me. I don't like to do that. But I also want to protect the sanctity of this group of fantastic people and make sure that you're all safe, because that's just not okay. So let's get back to me. Yeah, so 50 pounds, guys. I am so excited. I finally broke into those 160s. And I'm sure for some people that could seem like not that big of a deal, or for some people it might seem really far away for them. Do not give up. There has been, I can't even remember the last time that I was 160 anything. I just can't. Yeah, I bet it's been over 20 years. I literally cannot remember the last time, and it feels fantastic to see the scale go into certain numbers, I guess. I don't know why. I wish we didn't focus so heavily on a number, but you know, such is life. So I am extremely excited to finally be in a certain bracket, I guess you might say. And I have been doing it slowly and my way. I have told y'all a bazillion times, I eat pretty much the same way that I used to, except less of it. I have changed. So my coffee, as many of you know, and I'm not going to lie, today is not my protein coffee. I ran out and I haven't done shopping yet. So typically this is protein, like this much, a splash of cream, and then my coffee. Today it's just Coffee Mate and my coffee. But typically I replace half of my coffee with protein shake. I have some type of protein coffee or something protein heavy in the morning at work by like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Sometimes it's a drinkable yogurt. Sometimes it's a regular yogurt. Sometimes it's a bar just to get something into me. So typically that's my morning. So if, again, go back into the playlist, look at some of these videos from the beginning, but if nothing else, watch my I saw 2 dietitians and then watch my after video about what's working that the dietitians had told me. But what I aim for is 30, 30, and 30. So I am aiming for, again, at the advice of my dietitians, not all of the internet. I am aiming for 90 grams of protein a day. And I'm not going to lie, I probably haven't been hitting that as much as I was in the past, maybe these past 3 weeks, but I'm working on it. So I typically try to get 20 to 30 grams of protein in the morning. So depending on if I have my protein coffee in the can, that's 20 grams. If I have a Fairlife, that's 30. My protein coffee typically ends up being, dependent on how much I have, if I have one or two, 10 to probably 12 grams of protein in that. So I get some protein in the morning. If I know I've been short, then at work I have bars in my drawer. I will grab a bar, and depending on which one I have, it could be between 5 and 15 grams of protein. So that's typically my morning. And then I try to do protein at lunch. So if I have a salad, a couple of days last week, I had bought salad stuff. I made a salad. I had a pouch of tuna fish, that's 17 grams. One day I had a piece of chicken on it. That's probably 25 to 30 grams. One day I had a yogurt, that was 20 grams. So I try to get protein in. And I don't think I've been hitting the 30 at lunchtime lately. And then dinner, it's typically chicken, just because that's really all my son eats. We had cheeseburgers the other night, and to all of you naysayers, my son and I got Five Guys. My husband was still away. My son doesn't eat a lot of different stuff, and he wanted Five Guys, and he tried a Five Guys burger for the first time the other night and loved it. So that was like a big deal. So when he asks for something, I typically try to go with what he's asking, because if he's going to try something new, then I'm not going to say no. So I had a cheeseburger, but I ate like between half and three quarters, like more like a half of it. I ate, and I had some fries, and I stopped when I was done. I was perfectly content, and I still lost, guys. I still lost. I don't have to eat salads and carrot sticks every friggin' day. I promise you, it is not the way to do things. And I get everybody's different. And if you were already eating carrots and salad, and that works for you, then that's great. It doesn't work for me. And I know it's not going to work for me. And who knows, in 5 years, my life could change completely, and maybe I'll only want to eat friggin' salad and carrot sticks, and that's okay. But for right now, I'm taking care of a lot of other people in my life. And when I'm cooking food and I'm bringing food into the house, I have to think of other people as well. And I have been able to figure out moderation a lot more in the past 8 months. And that's really my goal. Now, are there times where I'm in a crappy mood and I just want to eat crap? Of course. And that might be a mac and cheese night. Are there days or weeks where I'm like, I just want to be healthy this week, and I'm eating zoodles in place of pasta, and I'm only eating ground chicken? Absolutely. But again, like, I think that's real life. Like, everybody goes through these ups and downs and ebbs and flows. And I just want you all to understand that it's okay. And don't listen to everybody else. Everybody has an opinion. I think you all know what they say about opinions, okay? It's just, let everybody else's negativity out of your life. I'm going somewhere in a little while, and I know one of the people that I've mentioned in the past is going to be there. And like, I'm already like pre-planning my comments back. And I'm like, why do you let this person get to you? I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not. So that's where I am. But please don't take any of this, like, it's not negative. It's really, really not. Sometimes things just have to be said. I am in a fantastic space in my head. Yes, I got my hair colored again and cut off a little bit more of it. So that could be the extra half a pound that I was looking for there. Who knows? Actually, it wasn't. I got on the scale Saturday before I went to get my hair done, and I had already lost the 50. So I'm very excited about that. What else? Okay, so one thing that I think is really helping me, hold on. This was my clearance Animal Kingdom cup that I got at the Disney outlet a couple of years ago when I was there. Look at it. That's all it says. There's no date. It just says 20. So I don't know if it was supposed to be like 2020 because the back of it's like empty. But I think it was like a mix up. I think it was supposed to be like 20 something and it wasn't because it was on clearance at the Dollar Tree. But I mean at the Dollar Tree, at the outlets in Disney. But Wednesday, watch my Dollar Tree video. I got some great stuff yesterday. But this is my Animal Kingdom Lodge cup, and I just booked my trip last week or the week before to Animal Kingdom Lodge in April. So be watching for that too, because I'm very excited to be able to walk around Disney and specifically Animal Kingdom Lodge. If anybody's ever been there or seen any videos, and I do have some videos down below, so go look at those. The main lobby is here, and then like everything else is downstairs. So there's like this huge atrium and you can look down, and like the main pool and restaurants and stuff are all downstairs. And I didn't get to see a lot of the resort because I had a scooter because I couldn't walk up and down the stairs. And it was really a pain in the butt to go to the elevator, to go down to, it was annoying. So I didn't see a lot and I didn't get to explore as much as I wanted to. And I'm going to in April, and I'm very excited because I can walk and I can go up and down stairs and I can do all of these things thanks to my little friend. So one thing that I have definitely, one thing I know for sure is that I lose weight and I am more successful when I stop eating at a certain time. So I can eat the Five Guys. I can eat the mac and cheese for dinner. I'm not going to dinner at 8 o'clock. Like that won't happen. Actually, last night, I think was the latest dinner. We kind of laughed. We had a 6 o'clock reservation because my husband and my son had been out during the day and they weren't really hungry. I think they had, did they get something? Oh, they had stopped at Chick-fil-A on the way back from wherever they were. And I was out getting my nails done and my hair done and everything yesterday. So nobody was hungry. So we had a 6 o'clock reservation. And we were laughing like when we were leaving the house, because usually we eat at like 5 o'clock. And we were saying to my son, like we had a 6 o'clock reservation. And he's like, wow. He's like, all the old people are going to be gone. Because we always joke that like we're eating at like the senior discount time because we usually eat so early. So last night was the latest I think that we've eaten in a long time. But typically we eat dinner at 5:30. So I have plenty of time to digest my food. If I have like a snack or something, I try to do that before 7:30 so that no more food is going into my mouth after 7:30. And the first week that my husband was away traveling, that was a little bit harder for me. I think I was a little depressed. He wasn't home. You know, obviously grateful that he got a job so quickly and that he's back to work. But it was a little sad for me that he was going to be traveling. And, you know, it's just something that we have to deal with. But I think I was just a little sad and depressed and lonely. So, I mean, it's not like I was binging. I wasn't like eating everything, but I think I ate, you know, after I should have a couple of times. And I had done that for the last couple of weeks. And I, like, again, I don't think I was like doing anything like ridiculous. I just know that I was hungry later. So this week I was very mindful of that and not eating anything after 7:30. And here we are, obviously successful. So, yeah, I am down the 50 pounds. I am so excited about that. In my entire life, I have never lost 50 pounds. I don't think I've ever lost 20 pounds. 10 or 12, maybe 20, like 20-ish years ago. Like around 20, I think. And that was, I had used Xenical way back when. If anybody remembers that, that was fun. So yeah, that's been my journey of 50 pounds, guys. I am beyond excited. I am super proud of myself. I feel fantastic. And yeah, 50 pounds gone. Now to work on the next, I mean, definitely, I would say another 20 And then after that, you know, I don't know, 20 or 30, that's my hope. But I think we have to kind of see how Blue Cross feels about that, because that's not looking so good right now. And that's making me nervous. I haven't even begun to look at it, research it. I just had seen one of Brittany's videos last week that she made that announcement, and I haven't even had the stomach to look into it. I haven't heard from Blue Cross yet, and I do have Blue Cross Blue Shield, and I have been covered up until now. So we will see what happens soon, because I'm hearing January 1st. But I can't think about that right now. I have holidays to plan and a grandbaby on his way to come see me that I cannot wait to play with. So on that note, my friends, thank you so much for being here. I love each and every one of you. If you are here and you're not here to be loving, kind, and supportive, please find your way out. To all of my other amazing, fantastic friends, thank you all. You all know how much you mean to me, and I would not have made it 50 pounds on this journey without you and without your love and support and guidance and all of the things. So thank you. I hope you all have a fantabulous week. If I have any veterans or any servicemen or women here in this community, thank you all so much for your service. We all know that we would not be free and living in this amazing country without all of you. Anyone who has certain feelings one way or the other about the outcome last Tuesday, just hang in there. We will all, you know, I think as a country, we just need to come together and just love and support each other. So with that, my friends, thank you so much for being here. I love you. And just remember, when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. Bye, guys. Go off.